Coach, just some of your thoughts on spring game. Obviously the weather not what you would like, but just some of the thoughts on the team's performance today.
Yeah, we survived it. It was quite challenging conditions, but it was fun. We split the teams as evenly as we can, and we try to just get them to play. Everyone get in there and have an opportunity to be successful. So that part was good. Other goal, obviously, to keep everyone healthy, and with the exception of James Carter, who limped off at the end, I think we got out of it good. So.
One of the things I think that stood out and something that you were stressing heading into the spring was, creating some turnovers and takeaways. You got a couple of them today. You're pretty happy to see that?
Yeah, it's a different deal sometimes with, when you maybe have 4 or 5 live practices and it's cold, and so the ball tends to squirt out a little bit more. So, but I think consciously our defense was trying to strip the ball, which is a good sign. We're trying to get the ball loose and make plays, which is I think is pretty critical for our success.
A day for Taylor Mazowitz, threw the ball pretty well, I thought. Are you pretty happy to see that, him coming back off the injury and some of those things?
Yeah, you could tell who the seasoned quarterback was and who wasn't. And Trevor's going to be a good player. It's just, you can tell he's just not as poised as Taylor. And Taylor just showed great poise today, and it's at his pace, and you can tell he's got great command over the game. And so he looked very, very good. Him and Jason have been working their butts off, and I think they admire one another, and so it's kind of been a good battle.
Kitwana Clark, I thought, ran the ball well. Some of your thoughts on the running backs in general and how you thought they performed?
Yeah, we tried to stay away from Corey Ringer carrying too many. I thought he looked really good when he carried them, but I went out there early and said, don't get Ringer too many carries. But Kit's third on the depth chart right now. Jamal Jackson didn't participate today, and he would be our other guy rotating with Corey. But Kit did a nice job. He's a very talented guy. It's just it's part of the learning curve to kind of catch him up, because we huddled all day today, but we never huddled during the season. So.
And local kid who I thought making that transition to defensive back, Tyler Hanks. Some of your thoughts on his play? I thought he played pretty well.
Yeah, we're really pleased with him. He's a really good athlete, and he's got some potential. That whole class of kids, the kids that came in, our first year and our first recruiting class, some of them are really coming and showing themselves, and they're going to be redshirt freshmen next year, but they've got an opportunity to compete and possibly play right away.
Just all in all, some of your thoughts on kind of looking back on the spring now and where you feel your team is at going forward and heading into the fall.
I think we're in a good place. We've built a better system of depth. I think I feel better about not just the guys that are going to start, but our top 40 to 50 are a lot better. If you analyze our 50th guy and you look at it that way, our 50th guy is a lot better football player than last year, and that's huge, because when you get banged up and things of that sort. System-wise, we've been able to expand some of the things we're doing, and that's important. I think defensively, we're more cognizant about where we need to be and making plays and creating takeaways and those kind of things. So all of them are good. It's been, I would say, every college coach in Michigan would say it's been a challenging spring just to overcome the conditions, but all in all, it's been good.
And it's something I'll probably visit with you down the road, but can you just a little bit of background on Keegan and how that came about, and how he got involved with the Ferris State?
Yeah, it's through a company called Team Impact, and the GLIAC office called me and asked if we'd be interested in adopting, not adopting, but putting a member of their group into our family. And so I said yes, and the family, we've been kind of corresponding, and today was our big day to have him, and he's he, I think a day before his 9th birthday, had a tumor in the brain, and it was in such a vulnerable spot. He couldn't have surgery, so he had to do it through chemotherapy and radiation, and he's in remission now. He's cancer free, and we're excited about that.